Hi, I'm Gary Jones of TogDrop, and just want to come back with another video. We get asked a lot about center support, and yes, we have those. We came up with those last year. Either you put a lot of pieces together to create your crossbar, or you use the kind that telescope out. And this one here is your typical telescope out, and then it mounts on top of your backdrop stands and, you know, kind of locks in. So on a metal wall, if you have our kit, for the metal wall, come back here, and you can see how easy this deflects. It doesn't take much. If you have a heavy backdrop on there, and then you might have some issues, and you're always trying to correct that. So a metal wall, this is a 4-headed magnet. What we have up here is a 3-headed. And this is our center support that we have. So that will just slide on the body like that. And this will clamp on the crossbar. Now we're going to take this center support for metal walls. It doesn't matter if you have sheet metal or those metal strips. Come up here, you slide it down, you lock it in. You would put your backdrop on first, either if you're using the sleeve, or if you just come over like we do and use the clamps, you clamp the backdrop on there and then put this part on and then clamp it down. So, TogDrop. A while back we were asked if we had a center support for if you use light stands. So as you can tell here, this sags pretty easy. And if you extend it out even further and put a 10-foot backdrop on it, it would be even worse. So what we have 3 parts. They're very simple. We have the arm. So this is our center support body. We have this little gizmo here with a clamp on it. This will come up. Turn it. We'll lock it in. Okay, that way it won't go anywhere. Solid. We have a stand adapter, and again, everything's modular. So this would fit on just like that. And this will fit C-stands, light stands, anything that has a 5/8 spigot on it. Very standard. And you lock it down with this knob. And this one here, if you put it on a smaller stand, it's just to adjust. If you put weight on it, this might want to do this. Lean a little bit. So this here adjusts this little, I call it adjusting block, to where it levels it back up again. Very simple. And then we have a 1/4 back here to where you can put a light. So you have a hair light in the back. And then the newer arms that we've come out with has a 1/4 out here in case you need to get your light closer. As you know, light placement in photography is very important. So what you would do, you would take this, you'd have a light stand in the back, say in the center, snug this down. You could adjust this to bring it up a little bit, okay? And then you come over and clamp it to your pole. So this is what it looks like from the back side. So you have plenty of room with your feet, and if you have a bigger stand, you should be okay. And if your feet come out too far, you just bring them in a little bit to where it clears the backdrop. And you might want to put a sandbag on it if you have something that's pretty heavy here. And then if you need to make an adjustment, so we're going to come down, that's about where it's normally at. And there's a little bit of a sag in it. This is not a real heavy backdrop. We have a short span here, but if you need to raise it up, then you raise it up like so, lock it in, and you're good to go. Now you have a nice straight crossbar here, and it makes your backdrop look a whole lot better.